Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Today we're talking about what things make up our favorite games. Let's talk about it. So if you already know, we have made this video before, but
Yep.
I don't know when I did or why I did, but the video was deleted. So now we are going to refilm it, and I'm not going to delete this one.
You better not.
I better not indeed. So we're going to start with the first one. So we'll start with the game should be the right length. So like Happy Salmon could be too short, or shouldn't be too short, shouldn't be too long, but that's based on the game. Like Happy Salmon is 90 seconds, and it's like basically the perfect amount of time.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it should be this hour-long game. That would get tiring.
So if it's a shorter game, it makes sense it's short. If it's a longer game, it makes sure it's long. But does it feel like it drags on, or does it finish way too fast where you're like, what just happened? And it could vary game to game, right? Like Uno could go really fast, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means you had a fast round.
Yes. So we mentioned it in a previous take, but you said Escape the Night is a perfect example of the game was too long.
Oh, it just drags on way too long.
Rolling all the dice.
It's like hours, and you're like, when is this over? Another example, Monopoly. Way too long.
Yes. Also, it just like...
Half-Truth, I think it went on too long.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of struggling to go back to that because Don't Fall For It blew me away with how cool it was.
Now, Jaws is right on the brink. It's like, it's almost the right length, but it could be too long for people who don't want really long strategy games.
Yeah, even with like it says 30 minutes or like an hour or something, I think it's at 30 minutes per act. I think they're going to strategize so much that it might go close to 45 or an hour. Or longer.
Yeah, and once again, we're not saying like if it's a little longer than it should be or a little shorter than it should be. We're not saying it's a terrible game. We're just saying our favorite games don't drag on, don't end early.
Yeah. So yeah, first one should be the right length. I have been saying the second one so much, mitigation, but I'm going to rephrase it to some control in what happens. So like, if I'm playing Yahtzee and I'm just rolling dice and literally just can't do anything, I'm like, where's my control? But Yahtzee has roll the dice 3 times and keep what you want, so you do have some control in what
you have some say, some control, some mitigation, whatever it is. You feel like you affect the game. It's not just roll the dice, you got a 2, go to jail.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to think if I have any like that.
Monopoly.
Oh, very much, yes. Monopoly, you do have control, but the dice determine everywhere you go, which is painful.
Yeah, so games where there's one thing that controls everything, even if there's a little mitigation, those can be bad too.
So like
what's an example?
Ones with bad mitigation?
It could be Kaboom. What's that one?
You blew it?
Yeah. Why did I call it Kaboom? Yeah. That could be. There is mitigation. You can have re-rolls. You can have other things, and it's strategy. But games like that, where it relies on dice, you could just have terrible dice rolls and then you lose.
Yeah. I think... No, I know the perfect
Candyland.
one. I know the perfect one that has like no mitigation.
Candyland.
It's called Go for Broke. And oh my goodness.
And Candyland.
Yeah, you literally just draw a card.
Yeah, it's whatever the card gives you.
The Go for Broke, I've explained it before and deleted the how to play because literally no one was watching it over the time it came out. But basically it's like rolling these 5 dice, and then if you roll Go for Broke, or all words, you lose everything up to the number you earned. And I would not usually take a big risk turn. It feels like you're just rolling, oh, I got that, okay, I got 20. Do I want to stop or take a big risk? And I'm like, there's really not much here. It's like a pull out at a party and just try and have some fun. It's like a roll the pigs kind of game, where there's not any mitigation. You're just having fun rolling dice.
No, an example of, yes, you have dice, but you can kind of control what you do.
Fast and Furious.
Or there's strategy. Fast and Furious, Sequoia. You get what you get, but you can choose what you make out of it. right?
Yes, I really love Fast and Furious. That is one of my favorite. That is my favorite co-op game. Until maybe later, we'll see if a new co-op game I'm getting is going to be better than Fast and Furious.
Okay, yeah. So now let's say good examples of you can control a lot of what happens.
Explaining Fast and Furious example is you roll the dice, and then yeah, you're stuck with that, but you will usually get a boost token or dots. So your roll to do something will usually be effective if you have at least one boost token.
Yeah.
And people can give you more dice up to the 5 dice that they have by using boost tokens. I will explain that game another day. One of my favorite co-op games.
And let's add a segment. We're not going to do it in the first section, but I think we should say, like, our favorite games that have this.
Yes, okay.
Or struggle with
Well, if I wanted to say the first section. I know you said skip, but let me think of that while you think of...
I just see the chicken.
Chicken. That's another game. Chicken versus hot dog or trick shot will be mentioned another time.
Is there mitigation? No. Because if you... I mean, yes, but if you get bad cards, you're just out of luck and you have to try and do it.
I'm trying to think. So the first one was right length. We already gave examples of the right length for games, so there we go. The second one for mitigation...
Camel Up's
Fast and Furious,
perfect.
Camel Up.
Camel Up,
you blew it a little bit. It's like in the middle. Because, yes, there's mitigation, but if you use all your rerolls and you roll it one final time and you lose like 10 cards because of the numbers, it's really painful.
I think Skippo, perfect length. Sometimes it drags on a little bit.
Unless you're playing the 30 card,
or it goes really fast.
Too long.
Danger Word. It's always like the perfect length.
Could be too long if you have too many cards that just don't do anything.
What's one that drags on?
I think one that drags on is definitely Half Truth. We were playing that, and I'm just like, why are there 3 rounds? This is such a long game. And there's like a 1 on the die, and I'm like, why would I ever bust my butt to get 1 space on the board? It just felt like it could have been more. That one is fast, and I like it for that.
Oh, I don't play it enough.
The thing is,
the
round is just, if you guys are playing Faking It, that's basically it. But yeah, you have 1 round of everyone saying a clue, trying to find out who's the chameleon. Point, if they're the chameleon, they get a chance. If they're not, they win. That's the game.
Okay, section 2 was...
some control on what happens. So we have had this one for a long time now. So maybe we should move on to the third one.
No, because we have to say our favorites that have some control on what happens.
Mine is... Werewolf? I think Werewolf, maybe? I don't know.
I would say Camel Up. You do not really have much control in what happens, but that's where the strategy comes in. So if you can't control what happens, can you form a good enough strategy, or is that the biggest piece of the game where it's fine?
Whirly Derby is on the middle, because you do have control on what happens, but once again,
do not.
Once again, in putting the marbles in, that's the tiny bit of control.
Yeah.
And what rewards you get, but it is all down to luck with those marbles. You could get nothing and submit 5 marbles.
Yeah. What's a good example
Same with the
of have a lot... Summer Camp.
Yeah, that
so
has
much
a lot
say in
of
what happens.
Yes. You play a bunch of cars.
What's the other one? Carcassonne.
Carcassonne?
Kinda.
Yeah, the tiles are kind of rough to try and connect to each. So that kind of cuts into you don't have as much say because you have to line it up with the ones that work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's a whole nother section of games. You get what you get and what do you want to do with them.
Okay. 2's been low. Number 3 is good theming. By the way, even though I'm giving these a number order, this is not ranked at all. But if we did have a ranking, some control what happens would probably be number 1.
Yeah.
But yes, good theming because like Jaws, if that game was just like very kiddish and it's like Get Bit where a shark's in a bathtub or something trying to eat you, I'm like, no. But Jaws, like the movie playing that is a really cool theme.
Yes.
Malem, the space cats, the beautiful board. Matt.
So art and theming.
Yes.
So like summer camp is you're at a summer camp. Does it feel like you're at a summer camp? Yes. The more you look at it, the more it feels like a summer camp theming, like the s'mores.
An example
like
of weird theming is dating ghosts in an action card game. That's just an odd choice for a game.
Yeah.
Point Salad is a little on the it's fine, but it's like not a
What's
theme
the
I really
theme?
care about. Salad.
No.
Literally just salad.
I like the ones that make it sound like you're going on an adventure.
So like
It'll
survive
be
the
like,
island.
try and grab... Yeah, survive. No, Forbidden Island.
Forbidden Desert. Oh, you
Yeah.
don't care about Forbidden Island. It's too
But
simple.
that series,
Yeah.
where it's like, try and go on the spaceship and get out of here or something.
Yeah, Forbidden Sky was a disappointment.
I really love the ones where it feels like you're going on an adventure. Those are the coolest.
I feel like you'd be an RPG person, a role-playing game person.
Probably not.
D&D and stuff like that. You go on an adventure. Someone is telling you the story. They're like, we're all in a mine shaft, and now you've got to choose what you want to do, and stuff like that. You're all working together, or sometimes
Maybe
you're
I would.
getting annoyed at people. I think you need to try D&D one day. I got rid of the escape room, by the way. I one time said honorable mention in our video about, I just remembered it, our video of our new favorites. An honorable mention was the escape room. It is gone. I have no interest in it, and there were too many rules. It was an RPG that I did not want to. I'm not an RPG kind of person. You don't remember the Dungeons and Dragons escape room I bought?
Oh, we never got to play it?
Yeah, I just returned it. I didn't want to play it.
Okay. Your newest rebuy, Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, that one. That is.
What's the theming?
That's not an adventure. That is just trying to theme around the show, and I've never seen it, so I can't tell you. Little Sebastian's cute though. It's a fun add-on.
Yeah.
Trivia Night
Villainous
Live has
really
some
good
theming.
theming on Villainous.
Yeah, Trivia Night Live has some theme, more like a game show, and you're like late night, and it has a host that really adds to the theme, but it's not. I don't think it's really trying to go for a theme. I think it's just maybe it is. I don't know. Dumb Ways to Die. This definitely has a theme. You are trying to survive while not getting your beans killed. So the theme is like death. Yeah, bunch of themes.
Yeah.
Number 4. Next is easy to learn. So this should be easy to talk about. If you look at any big potato game, you will usually find that category. They are usually easy to learn because they are a party game company.
Yeah, and it's tough. Like, if the game is too hard or hard to teach, hard to set up, which will be another category, it's just not that replayable.
Some examples of games that are too complicated: Eternal Palace. That game is too long, it is too complicated, and those pieces
Mousetrap,
can bug me.
Lego edition. Oh my god.
Also, original Mousetrap. Setting up that thing every single time.
The Legos, though. The Lego
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh my gosh. You stick
Get
them into
in
the
there.
board and then you just try to knock them over. Oh, that's a unique one. I don't think I've ever seen you try to knock over Legos in a game.
Add that to the list. Add that
No, anyway. Okay. Yeah, they've actually started making more Lego games on different, like, Asmodee and stuff now.
Sorry, I don't want the new one. It's like, build the shape.
Brick like this? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Easy to learn. Okay, okay. So
So
it
we
doesn't
don't
have
mean-
to be super easy like
Yeah.
Yahtzee. Clue? Meh. It could be like summer camp, where it's still simple, but it's not roll the dice, move your mice.
Yeah, like, yeah, it doesn't have to be simple, but
Like Jaws.
it makes enough sense where when you teach it, it, like, connects together, if that makes sense.
I guess Fast and Furious is complicated, but it's not like Eurogame complicated to me. It's right in the middle. It's not easy, it's not hard. It's right in the middle. Like, it took a lot out of me.
I
to
think
try
people
and
who have
read
watched
that.
Fast and Furious probably have more of a passion for it and understand it more.
Yeah.
I have not.
So one that, I mean, Ransom Notes is easy, but that setup just drains me. Grabbing all of those pieces, turning all of them face up.
Now, this one is probably, everyone's not going to agree, but I think Clue Conspiracy, once you understand it, it makes sense.
I see it. I see the vision.
It is hard to teach,
No, the
though.
really cool thing is the instructions say if you want to start teaching it now, or use this for your first round, and then you explain it as you're playing. It's really cool. So, like, I'd be, like, setting up, and then it's like, read this for your first round. And then I'm like, okay, so we're going to assign the scout, the bodyguard, and yeah, you just read it. It's pretty simple to understand when you're reading it.
It can be tough, though, when you're like, oh, I forgot all the terms. I'm the one who's trying to end the game and kill Mr. Peach.
Mr. Coral.
I'm so bad. Oh, there's ringleader and conspiracy ringleader. You have to be the ringleader with something and something, and you have to be in the room.
Conspiracy accomplice and conspiracy ringleader. Why are there 2 ringleaders? You can't have that many.
Okay, the ring... It's a whole thing. So yeah, that's confusing, but it's on the card, so that helps.
I'd say Forbidden Desert is more on the easy side, but it can definitely feel harder than you think. Forbidden Island is just...
Is it hard to teach or hard to do?
I think
mission. I don't think it's hard to teach.
I think the thing that makes it hard to teach is there are so many FAQs. There's so many things just not answered.
Hair.
Okay, never mind. No, that game is not hard. Even... No, unlocks are super simple. They give you a tutorial, or you read the book.
Jaws is so confusing and hard to play and teach, but you guys, it's worth it.
I would rather play Jaws than Eternal Palace, because I've gotten comments on Eternal Palace. They said, kind of drags.
I agree. So, one other thing I want to say in this segment, or just in this video in general.
It's also an hour or an hour and a half.
Eternal Palace?
Yeah.
Or us rambling.
It's too long. 60 to 90 minutes.
And these can be outweighed. Like, when we're getting a new game, it doesn't have to cross or check off every single thing. I don't know if you'll find a game that does, honestly. But it's just the ones that really matter. And I guess how the game plays. So, like, some games are longer and harder to teach, but you can mitigate the luck. And it's so cool and artistic. So it's just a balance, seeing what you really need in a game. And different games are different. Yeah. Different games are different. Sorry. What I'm saying is, like, there's short games with no strategy, short games with strategy, long games with strategy. Like, there's just so many different kinds of games.
I don't think that works.
Yeah. Sometimes just depending on the game, it's like, I know this is going to be luck, but what can I do with what I have?
Yes.
Hopefully that made sense.
Number whatever it is. So a clarification of what we just said.
I'm going to try and clarify, but it might still make no sense. Okay, so we have a checklist of how many things? 12?
I think 8 or something, 7.
Okay. We have a checklist of however many things that we say, this makes our favorite game, or our favorite games have this. I don't think you'll find a game with every single thing on our list, or even 7 out of 8. You just won't. So depending on what kind of game you're playing, there are just things that'll change about it. Like Yahtzee, you know the dice are luck, but you can re-roll, or you can choose what you do with those 6 dice. And that's part of the game is, you know the dice are luck, but what you do with it is the strategy of the game. And then, sorry, what I was saying is just, you're going to have to pick and choose what's most important to you. I swear, if people say I'm doing the 6, 7. Okay. You're going to have to pick and choose what's most important to you. And what makes sense for the kind of game you're looking at.
Sweetums. The Sweetums. She didn't like that.
Sweetums.
Okay. So number 6 is easy to play. So just adding on to easy to learn, but easy to play. So we have already basically mentioned this, but there are a lot of easy to play games, but there could be easy to learn and hard to play. Like, an example...
Wait, so this is easy to play?
Yep, now this is easy to play. So, like, an example... I gotta think of one that's easy to learn,
I think this literally just goes hand in hand with the last one. Can you think of one oh
that's
my
easy
gosh,
to learn, but
jumping
hard to
back to the other one. Squid Game.
Damn Squid Game.
Yeah.
Annoying to set up. Because it's so particular, you have to set the timer to the 5, and then you have to do it going left to right with the
I got one.
mirror tokens.
I got an easy to learn, hard to play. Forbidden Sky. Forbidden Sky is easier to learn, and it is really hard to play because I have no idea where to place those tiles. I have no idea where to go.
I think if it's hard to play, that's kind of on you. Or the game's really hard.
Yeah.
Like, I think of the number. Easy to learn, hard to play, because you won't always know what you want to play.
Perfect example.
Sweetie.
Could be So Clover as well, based on what group and what you have in there.
If you made it this far in the video, comment cute cat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's basically it. That's the short one of number 6.
Yeah.
Cat in the face. Some quick honorable mentions we're gonna throw in there. So you said you don't want it to make you angry.
Yep. These are all relative. Like, you can't... You'd have to play test to see if it makes someone angry, and it might make some people angry and not others. But yeah, just based on how you feel, you don't want to be upset and angry all the time when you're playing the game.
So I'm trying to think of one that would make me angry. I think ones that are like directly fighting or just
Yeah.
not fair.
Stab your friends.
Yeah, that one
I don't
could.
like that one.
Would make me angry because
That
I'm
one's
like, I
gonna
have
get
like
stabbed.
nothing to do.
Yeah, it just feels like they're directly attacking you. Or what's another one? Exploding kittens. No.
Cafe Chaos.
No. Oh my gosh, the one where if you don't get it, it goes on the bottom, so it'll kill you eventually.
Exploding Kittens.
A Dumb Ways to Die.
No. Not Dumb Ways to Die.
Oh.
You're talking about Exploding Kittens.
Probably.
Because you never shuffle the discard pile.
That game makes me so mad. Because you could try your best
And don't get stabbed.
still lose, and then eventually, you're gonna get stabbed and die.
I think flip 7 a little. If I'm flipping one number and flip the exact same number, I'm like, what else was I supposed to do?
Yeah. So, I don't want a game that makes me angry, upset, or really mad at the other person. That doesn't feel friendly.
Another one, which you have also said, if it's confusing, we're not going to play it. That should be easier said than done, but like Fast and
Yeah.
Furious, I got through it. I finally understood it. But like, I'm trying to think of one. Call to Adventure. No, I don't think I'm playing that. That's a game that I literally tried that. I did not understand the runes, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And it could be like, it's your first time playing it, and so it's confusing, and you'll learn the difference between, I don't like this, I don't get it, and I haven't played this enough. I want to play it more so I understand it. You'll find the difference.
Mine is also like dodge dice. I was like, what do I do? And also it's a very luck-based game, so it was out of here.
What was the one you just had where I was like, what's the point? Fat Cats.
Yeah, Fat Cat. I'm like, yeah, what
What's
do
the
I
point?
I bid a 15 for 15. Why would I bid lower than
Yeah.
It's just luck.
And this is off topic, but in Trivia Night Live, we found out something that didn't make sense, and it's because we were playing wrong. So it is nice when you find something that feels wrong, and then you're like, oh, it is wrong.
Yes, I will say something
And that
though.
fixes that
I will say
problem.
something though to Big Potato. I'm surprised that didn't make it in of like the shortcut questions. They just try to make it simple, and then they're like, I email them, and then they're like, okay, this is how it works, and I'm like, oh, I wish you told me.
But that's not like so confusing. I'm not playing the game. Squid Game, confusing.
No FAQs.
Hard to play. Oh my gosh.
That one, yeah,
It turned off.
it was so confusing.
Okay. Okay, we just took a break, and I found the best thing to do. So for our list, we have right length, some control in what happens, good theming, easy to learn, easy to play, and I think we accidentally slipped setup in there.
Accidentally, yeah.
But
Minor.
here's how I found out if it makes the list. Do the complete opposite. If a game was way too long, way too short, would you like it? No. We would not. Some control in what happens. So if you had no control in what happens, obviously no. Bad theming, no. Hard to learn, hard to play, no, no. And if it was hard to set up, could be worth it, but it
whatever.
wouldn't be a favorite that's easy to replay.
Makes us mad.
Yeah.
Makes us confused.
Yeah. Directly competing with a person who's trying to kill you. You can put those in real life too.
Pokemon film.
Yeah, I think we have a really solid list. And is it all, like, opinion? Yes. It's our opinion on what games make our favorite. And I don't think you can measure it. It's not like, oh, if I do this, then the game will be easier to play. No, you have to play test it. That's why play testing matters.
I do want to say I'm sorry for all the stimming I've done in videos. I just look stupid. I wish I could stop.
And I'm sorry I can't always think of, like, the word I want to say, or I say, but we're trying our best and we're having fun. Yeah, don't say,
And now, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Comment what makes your favorite games.